I'm DJ Psyched, and you're watching the Get Psyched YouTube channel. Let's get psyched about YouTube. Alright, welcome to the home studio tour. I've been waiting to do this for like a week now, but I had to wait until this place was a little more set up to show this. Like I said in my last home studio tour, whenever I move, I want to update my home studio tours. I want to try and make them better. I want to try and make them a more productive space, and I just want to show them off so that in the future I can look back at all the different little studios I had. So this is my third one I'm doing. I had my very first one in Wolf Ridge. That was a super minimal setup because I had a pretty small room back then and I lived with strangers, so I didn't really get to set the space up like I wanted. My last place was really nice. I loved the space, but again, the bedroom was kind of small, so I was a bit limited on space, and I did live with some friends and some people that I wasn't as close to, so I still didn't get as much utilization out of the space as I wanted, but this new space is really exciting because I live with only one roommate. We are close and we were able to find good compromises so that this space could be utilized as a better studio. Not to mention, aside from the fact that I now get to put some stuff in the living room, so I have a bit more space in my bedroom. The bedroom here is bigger. I have a lot more control over what's in my bedroom because it came in unfurnished. Yeah, I'm finally not in school, so I'm in a position to actually put some work into my studio. This is the studio I've created. You've already saw some of the first few clips. I have some new stuff in this studio / my bedroom, which include the switch tower. I got some sick new lights up in here. I got this nice new chair. I got some new gym equipment, and On Hill's getting a new terrarium soon. So there's a lot of exciting changes that have already started and some stuff that still needs to come. I got my first bed, which was really exciting. I still have a lot to set up, so I'm still under construction. This place is still likely to change and grow, but I want to make it a space where I can be more productive, do more really cool things, and start more projects, which I've already started doing. I did post like a song video here recently. I did a video for On Hill shedding, and I'm trying to get more creative with the tools that I do have. And yeah, I plan to make more videos. I plan to do more. I'm still figuring everything out, but I think this space is really nice. I really like it. Something I'm really looking forward to in this new apartment is I want to up the production value of my videos. So I'm going to try really hard to make this video a little bit more exciting as far as not just me sitting here talking. So I am going to move the shot a little bit and actually show you the space. I'm just really excited about this space. This is my first adult space. I'm not living in a dorm. This is a real apartment. This is my decisions, my choices, my stuff. Let's start off with the switch tower. All right, first up, we got the switch tower here. There's really not much to say about it, except I think it's insanely cool that I now have a dedicated setup to my switch. I mean, it's an old monitor I've had since I was a freshman, but I used it on this bookshelf here. I'm putting my books up in the living room now, so I had extra space in here. There's my switch here. I also got my PSP, so it's like basically my gaming setup. I got my Switch games here. I got Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart. My favorite games, Splatoon 2 and Smash. Those are both my favorites. So yeah, those are the ones I play the most. I got my controllers down here. And it's just really nice because I honestly didn't play my Switch much at all. Like over the 2 years that I've had it. Because, I mean, out of sight, out of mind. Like even when I was like chilling, it never really came into my mind to play Switch. I would do other things and just watch YouTube videos. But now that it's right here, I've been playing it a lot more. I usually play it like a game or two of Splatoon a night before I go to bed. And yeah, it's just really sick to finally have something like, I don't know, just like a chill spot in my room. It's just meant purely for chilling. There's no work connected to this. It's just to relax and play some Switch. I absolutely love the setup. It's amazing. So that's all I really have to say about that. I mean, underneath it is where I keep my workout equipment because it's also nice to pull up a YouTube video, put my yoga mat down, and get to working out in front of this spot. So there is, I don't know, I wouldn't really consider that work. This is a very chill spot. Workout, play Switch. Yeah, so this is something I was really excited to add. It was like the last thing I did. I didn't even plan to do this. It was just like I had this thing left over and I had a monitor left over, and why not have a whole dedicated setup to a Switch? The setup for my computer really hasn't changed much since the last place. I mean, I still have my desk set up the same way it was before. The only real change is that I have those lights up above me now and this really nifty chair. I am going to be spending a lot of time in front of this computer. I mean, it already was because everything is shut down because of COVID. But now that I don't have school, I do plan to spend a lot of time in front of this computer doing my writing projects, video editing, songwriting, and music, and all that jazz. So I decided to kind of upgrade the setup, make it look a little cooler for the videos, and make it way more comfortable to work here. So yeah, that's really not much has changed about the computer except its utilization, I guess, because now I'm going to actually be using it for what I built it for, more creative work. So get excited for that. This is a space I'm also really hyped for. I have had my instruments out in plenty of apartments, but I've never really been able to put everything I have out and just ready to use like this. I've got my amps out with their cords behind them. I have this nifty little pedal board finally all set up. This is my first attempt at a pedal board, and I'm excited to actually start utilizing my instruments more again, playing guitar, playing bass, really getting my recordings out there. Finishing up some songs that I started ages ago. I mean, there's a whole bunch of music projects that I've already started and that are in the works. I want to do more covers again, and I'm just really excited to have my instruments out. It's actually really good for productivity to have all of my stuff just laid out in front of me. I don't really have any drawers in here. I mean, there's the switch tower that has all my switch stuff sticking out. On Hell's drawer is really tiny. It's just so I can keep some of his stuff in there. And then my drawer thing down here is just wide open. It's just a tub on its side. I just like to see everything I own because I don't own it just for fun. I mean, I own it because I want to use it. And so it's nice that I can put everything out in the open like this. My instruments can just be in my face and everything is just out there. So I never really feel like there's a moment that I can't be doing something. And it's a nice feeling to have because I mean, I'm going to be spending a lot of time indoors like most people right now, and I want to really utilize that time like I've said a bajillion times now. So this is just a space I'm super hype about. I've got my instruments out. I'm ready to start doing stuff. I really want to start collabing with people and trying to collaborate online and do covers together or anything really. So I'm hoping that by having a really open, creative space to utilize, I can start working with people and doing that kind of stuff. And there's just one more place I want to show. All right, this is the last of the four corners, and this is on Hell Space. I got a new home, so he deserves a new home too. He's kind of big for this thing. He's not out right now because he's only out at night. Yeah, I'm really excited to set up this new home for him. I've got a bunch of hides on their way. I'm also going to make a whole video for that, so get psyched because you're going to see on Hell's terrarium update. He's going from a 10-gallon to a 40-gallon. So he's going to have 4 times the space, 4 times the stuff to play around with and explore. And I'm really, really excited because I just want to try and give him the best space possible because Angel's my little man and I really love him. Angel is only 4 months old at this point. I mean, barely 4 months old even. He's not even a full 4 months old. And I'm really excited to move him out of this shabby little 10-gallon into a really nice, well-done out 40-gallon. Get psyched for that because Angel's studio tour is coming soon. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, that's it. This is the studio. Hopefully a lot of really cool things are soon to come. I'm very excited to finally have a space to set up and to, I don't know, just really feel in charge of doing something instead of just talking about it. I want to do things. I'm going to do things. I'm excited to do things. I hope you join me here on this journey. And yeah, until next time, let's stay psyched.